Well, good morning, teetotalers. It's Celeste Barbier, and today I have my co-star. This is Oiseau, the Parrot. He is joining me. He is my only child, my one and only son, and as you can see, he's just woke up. It is QuaranTEAtime episode number 35, which means that we have completed 5 weeks of this show. I don't even stick to a diet for 5 weeks. That's crazy. I have never done anything for 5 weeks that consistently. Have I? No. Anyway, so today is April 26th in the year 2020. It is Sunday Fun Day, and I am drinking one of my favorite kinds of tea. This is Wangderm Authentic Thai iced tea, which you can serve it one of 2 ways. My preferred way has a little sweetener. I use monk fruit sweetener because I have a no sugar house. And I use a little half and half or cream. So that's how I serve mine. Another way you can do it is iced with a little bit of lime, a little lime in there. So that's how they show it on the cover here. Love Thai iced tea. It's such an amazing flavor. It's so different how when you add the sweetener, what an amazing flavor it just brings out in the tea. It is also Carol Burnett's birthday. Love Carol Burnett. Love the Carol Burnett show. She was born in 1933, and she's one of those comics that is very self-aware that she is funnier on stage. She's not a tell jokes kind of comic, but she is a tell stories or be a part of a story or an improvisational comic. And she also admits that she is funnier on stage than in person. And usually she is not as dynamic just hanging out as she is on stage. That's a different part of her. She says you have to go through the falling down in order to learn to walk. It helps to know that you can survive it. That's an education in itself. She also says, I'm not always optimistic. You wouldn't have all cylinders cooking if you were always like Mary Poppins. Well, I thought Mary Poppins was pretty much a realist too. She had a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But anyway, the national days. I have some special national days. One is it is National Audobon Day. So it is a great day for birders. If you love birds and you love conservation and everything, then this is your day. We have the Audobon Society here. The Buena Vista Lagoon has the Audobon Society, and we support them every once in a while. They do a bird housing project, which they couldn't do this year because of COVID-19. And it also is National Pet Parents Day. So I'm his mama. I'm the bird mama. Doesn't he look just like me? We're both colorful and bright and happy. Right, Wazzle? Anyway, so it is also Kids and Pets Day. So this is about a day about figuring out what the best kind of pet is for kids. So making sure that you get a pet that is going to be compatible with your whole family. So it's just me and my wife and Wazo here. And it is also National Dissertation Day for those of you that are working on your doctoral degrees. It is also Help a Horse Day for those of you that are into helping horses. There are a lot of organizations and foundations that are out there to rehabilitate, rescue, and take care of horses. And they always need assistance. In fact, all charities need assistance right now. It's also National Pretzel Day. Wazo loves pretzels, right? I like pretzels too, but I don't eat carbs anymore. But pretzels are delicious. It is also National Richter Scale Day. Okay, yep, we need that here in California. It is National, South Dakota Day. Okay, how are you South Dakotans? And it is also a very important day to me. You might notice what my t-shirt says. You know you're a lesbian if. Now, why would I be wearing a shirt like this? Well, that's because it's Lesbian Visibility Day. And if you didn't see me before, here I am. I'm Celeste Barbier. I'm a lesbian. I've been married to my wife for 15 years. I don't like labels, but that's who I am, and I'm proud of who I am, and I'm proud of what it means to be a lesbian in this day and age. And I want to tell you guys a story, since I could quote a lesbian or why Lesbian Visibility Day is out there, but it's better to tell something that's direct since I have this personal experience. I am a lesbian. And I want to tell you my story about why I choose to be visible, and I've chosen to be out the entire time since I discovered that I was gay, which was when I was around 18 years old. So I went to Chapman University, and I lived in the dormitories, and I had just gotten there. I knew nobody. I had no friends, nobody at the college. So we're all new basically. And I was living in my dorm room with a roommate who was very homophobic. She was very afraid of me. When I came out to her and told her that I had a girlfriend, she became very clearly and visibly disturbed by my presence and sharing space with me. She wouldn't talk to me. If I came home, she'd leave the room. She would go anywhere just to not be in the same space as me. And I didn't know who to talk to because I was having some issues with the long distance because I had an online girlfriend and she went to a different college in Minnesota and I went to a college in California, and I really didn't know who to talk to about coming out and the issues I was having being gay. And then I happened to walk by one of my neighbor's rooms and there was a huge rainbow flag over her bed. So I'm like, okay, I know what that symbol is. That means that she's gay or gay friendly or on the spectrum of LGBT. And so I asked her, I said, are you gay? And she said, I'm bisexual and I'm out. And anyway, so I said, well, I need to talk to you. I need a friend. I need somebody to talk to. And so she let me come and talk to her pretty regularly. Now, her roommate was also very uncomfortable with her gayness, very. And that's because she was a born-again Christian who was not very open to whatever. Anyway, so she was very uncomfortable by our long conversations and discussions about coming out and what it means to be gay and stuff like that. But she didn't say much. And then about 2 months later, this roommate of my new friend, she comes up to me and she says, I have to tell you something. So over the weekend, my niece decided to come out of the closet to me. And she said, and if I didn't know you, like 2 months ago, before I knew you, if she had come out to me, I would have condemned her, told her she's going to hell, and she needs to repent, she needs to change who she is, that she's evil. She said I would have been horrible to her. But instead, I told her, hey, you know what? My neighbor is a lesbian, and she's really nice, and she's really cool, and she's really friendly, and anyway, I think it's fine, and I love you, and I'm glad you're my niece, and it's okay that you're gay. Now, I couldn't have received a better story than that because I just realized by telling one person that I was gay, I just affected the life of somebody I would never meet and never know, her niece, who could have had a really bad experience. And we already know, and her niece was like 14, I think. And so we already know that there's a huge suicide rate for LGBTQ people, especially when they're not accepted by their families. So who knows what ways that her knowing me impacted this young girl's life. So from then on, I decided to be out, no matter where, at all my jobs, at everywhere that I applied to live. Every family member knows. I have never been in the closet ever since I came out and got that news. Anyways, this is a long quarantine time, but I want to tell you guys that's my story. So come out wherever you are, be visible, be known. It doesn't mean you have to like wave a gay flag everywhere you go, but if you're married like I am to my wife, I introduce my wife. I don't say my friend, my roommate, my partner. I say my wife, and I go out and I go, have you met my wife yet? And some people are a little shocked, but usually people are very, very accepting. I have very, very few times and experiences of prejudice. So this message is specifically for people that are afraid to come out as who you are. Do it not only for yourself, but for the well-being of other people that you never even know who you're impacting. Okay? So have a wonderful day. Happy Lesbian Visibility Day. Happy Bird Day, Pet Day, Audobon Day. Have a fabulous Sunday no matter what it is you're doing.